just maybe for Leaf fans. I think sometimes they see Phil Kessel in a dressing room, and just the way he talks. There's just something, certainly more in this city maybe than any place else, that they just don't like the guy. So I'm just curious. When you see, this is Pittsburgh now. This is Pittsburgh. And off season, so they're, just getting underway now. But doesn't the talk seems like there's always got to be some sort of issue. So apparently this one is with him and his coach. So they're asking about Sully. Is there an issue? And I think people in Toronto, I don't know, we'll ask Russell as a Leaf fan, when you see this, does it bring out feelings that people seem to have about Phil Kessel in the city?
Great team and great run.
Phil, were you surprised to see some of the talk about there being a problem between you and Sully? What was your side of that?
I think some people make issues that aren't there, and, it is what it is.
I know, I could probably speak for everybody. When we would write something about, like, maybe there's an issue with Sully or maybe the Penguins might trade Phil, we get crushed with emails and tweets and everything from fans. And I wonder, could you sort of talk about the fan support you've gotten here in Pittsburgh?
The fans have been great to me my years here, and, we've had some good years here. So, I love them, and, they've always been supportive, and they're great fans here.
So when you see that, Russell, bug you, not bug you? Does it sound similar? Because some people really have an issue with Phil, and it's been years. He hasn't been here in years.
Yeah, no, it sounds familiar, I guess. I don't hate it or anything. Like, I love Kessel. Like, I do agree he had to go based on the way they were rebuilding this team, but I have nothing against Kessel. He spent 6 or 7 years here being our best player every year, and they didn't build around him. I have nothing against Phil as a person or player, and yes, this does sound familiar because arguments with like Randy Carlyle and Ron Wilson
or just an issue, Dave.
That,
what do you think?
Yeah, you know what? Maybe we're seeing what Phil Kessel's all about, and I don't mean this in a bad way because that sounds bad, but maybe there's an expiry date to a Phil Kessel in a market. He had it in Boston. He had it in Toronto. A little bit longer in Toronto when you look at it. And now he's having it in Pittsburgh. Maybe he moves on. Maybe Phil is a Florida Panther. Maybe Phil is a Los Angeles King. You know what I'm saying? Like you get that a lot with coaches. And you get that with certain personalities in sport, not just hockey. Phil Kessel is a very good player, and he's going to continue to be a very good player for a number of years. But if you're of the notion of, and I still remember it to this day because I covered the World Juniors at that time, it was the Kessel-Crosby one-on-one confrontation, Canada-U.S. These are two guys that are going to be parallel in careers. No, they're not. No, they're not.
No.
But Phil Kessel is a very good NHLer, and he's going to continue to be whether he's on the Penguins or not.
What? We just become best friends? Yep.